Things that all collectors hate. Or what I hate. Part 2. Alright, first thing is up is when they all fall when you're trying to get one figure. So I tried to get this figure out of the shelf, but everybody fell. So now I have to re-put everybody back and repose them just for this guy. Another thing similar to this is the domino effect. When a figure's hand is loose and can't hold its weapons. So this is really common on this Punisher here. And another thing is his hands can't actually like grip the thing that well. You really have to like pry it open. It feels like you're gonna break it. But then you're left with this shit. That's like, whoa. So that's why I gave him this Dollar Tree store gun, and it works really good. Alright, another thing is when a figure doesn't have a hinge gun hand. So instead of getting something like this where it shoots down, we get some bullshit like this where it only hinges back and forth. But another thing is that this can go up and down, but this hand goes sideways and the other side. Like, what the fuck? Alright, another thing is the eyes. Let's focus on the eyes. I doesn't want to focus. Come on. But when the... Okay, now it focused. When the eyes are derping. Alright, another thing is when the paint imperfection shows. This really shows on my crossbones. And I could probably take it off with a little bit acetone, but what the hell. Alright, another thing I hate is Wolverine claws. Now we get this fucking flimsy piece of shit right here. Bends like crazy. Like, look at that. Who the fuck wants that? But you might say, but Meepo, we did get another Wolverine claws. Yeah, I know, dumbass. Which are these right here. These are so much better than what we get usually. And the only thing bad about this is it's a bit cartoonish, but it's way better than this motherfucker right here. Like, would you want this fucking tiny piece of shit or these motherfuckers? Yeah, I would stick with this guy. Next up is when a figure does not have an extra head sculpt. Like, for this Thanos, this would have been so cool if he came with like a closed head sculpt. But instead we got this weird fucking head sculpt. Is he like rapping or some shit? Or taking a big ass fart? Like, come on, Hasbro, come on. He did come with an extra head sculpt, but that was not the one we're asking for. Although this is a pretty good figure. But let's go to the next one. Alright. The biggest? No. When I say the biggest, I mean like the biggest. Like, you cannot tell me this is not the biggest problem when collecting anything. Or, actually, no. Collecting Marvel Legends. Alright, you guys ready?